Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a full moon in Leo reading for my dearest Sagittarius. Now Sagittarius, this full moon in Leo took place on February 16th and it is set to be a very fiery and passionate time. This lunation will make us want to stay close to our loved ones. It's also a time to play and release any shame around the full expression of who we are. The full moon is also a big reset in our love lives. On the 16th, Venus, the planet of love, and Mars, the planet of desire and action, met, and the masculine and feminine energies aligned, but they're going to be doing this dance together for the next couple of weeks. This will clear blocks around love, and energetic cords and attachments to exes will be removed. So this reset will not only open doors to positive developments in our love life, it will bring us spiritual revelations, financial success, and good fortune. All right, my dear Saggies, if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you guys smash that like button for me. It does amazing things for this video and for my channel, and I just want to thank you guys so much for all your love and support. So let's go ahead and see what messages come through for you guys for this full moon in Leo. All right, so we've got the King of Cups, or the Protector of Water, coming through as your energy. I love that. What you're leaving behind, we've got the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, so some of you guys are in separation from your twin flame or soulmate, or some sort of instability. Now, this doesn't have to be about love. It could be that you're leaving a job, or you're leaving a living situation, or a connection, a friendship, a family situation, and then of course a romantic partnership that wasn't offering you stability and commitment. What you're moving towards is the Four of Water, the Four of Cups in reverse. So there's some sort of celebration coming up, some sort of unexpected offer. I think some of you guys are taking somebody up on some sort of unexpected offer is what it feels like. When it comes to love specifically, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Earth in reverse. I just love this card. Look at him carrying his unicorn. Oh my goodness, him or her. I love that. Three of Pentacles in reverse, though, when we're talking about your love life, can indicate that some of you guys suffered from a third-party situation or lack of compatibility in your relationships. When it comes to money, we have the Activist of Earth, which is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And your final outcome energy, the Five of Air. All right, so the Five of Swords, Venus in Aquarius. Now, it's not always such a bad card, though, you guys, because the Five of Swords is about really standing up for yourself, especially in a career reading or related to career and finances. This is about you being a bit cutthroat, but going after what you need, what you want, and sort of like not taking any prisoners. And I like that energy because sometimes that's what we have to do to get ourselves out of toxic situations or imbalanced situations. So we have the Four of Earth, the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So my Saggies, you guys are letting go of someone or something that wasn't working out for you, or that wasn't for your highest and your greatest good. And for some of you, this Leo full moon is about making really big changes in our love life and in our finances. And I see that both of those areas of your lives are being affected. You're letting go of things that that aren't in alignment with you, or anything that's just not compatible with your energy. And, it's interesting because, this is much easier said than done. It's also not always as smooth of a process as we imagine. So just, allow yourselves to get a little messy at times with this, but know that you're on the right path. Or don't feel bad if you feel messy or things get a little messy. Because that's kind of what I'm seeing. And the reason I'm laughing because I was posting a TikTok video, and you know how it always shows up, like, the videos that they want you to see. And there was this guy posting about his spiritual awakening and what people think it looks like, and getting out of bed and all unicorns and rainbows. And we do have a unicorn here. We have rainbows here. And then the reality of this awakening and making these shifts was, it was like heavy metal and, demons coming out. And it was just, it's sort of the raw truth. So we have to allow ourselves to go through these messy situations. But just, stay in our loving presence and in balance with the protector of water, even if we don't feel completely balanced during these times. But I do see that you're being protected and you're moving and making decisions from the heart space, Sag, and that's what really truly matters here. All right, so we get the King of Swords and the King of Water. So I love this. This is balancing head and heart. So you know what direction you need to move in. And like I said, I feel like you have a clear vision of what you need to do. Your heart and your mind are aligned. And we see the Emperor in reverse, and it's time to let go. It's time to, this message, it's just sort of a repetition of what I was just saying, but with the Emperor in reverse, it's like allow it to flow. And it might be messier than you thought, but it's the right thing to do because we have the King of Swords and the King of Cups. Your energy, your head and your heart are in alignment, and that's all that matters. And so just take those little steps forward, Sag. The Emperor in reverse tells me some of you might be releasing yourselves from an unhealthy connection. And there may have been, like you may have been trying to control the narrative too much, and Spirit saying, it doesn't always work that way. What I do want to take note of, though, is we have four fours showing up in this reading. So that could be a very powerful number sequence for you guys. The Emperor in reverse is also telling me that something that you guys were very committed to, you're seeing is no longer for your highest and greatest good. And for some of you, it could be a twin flame journey. It could be a marriage. It could be a contract. It could be a place where you were living. So yeah, a lot of you guys with this 5 energy, the Hierophant in reverse, you guys are really removing yourselves from a situation where there was some sort of soul contract between you and this person or this place, maybe even a family situation. You're changing up. I feel that there was something that became too dogmatic, and you maybe had a little bit of tunnel vision there, Sag, and you're recognizing, whoa, this doesn't work for me. This isn't right for me anymore. And the Fool card. And a lot of you, there is this hesitation to move forward, or there was. But you're recognizing with all this Aries energy that, it's time to do things differently. It is time to get out of your comfort zone and take this risk. What you're moving towards, some of you guys, you've gotten an offer that you may not have considered, 3-6 months ago. But now that you're coming into alignment, head and heart here, you're going to capitalize on it. I'm just hearing it's time to go. It's time to fly. It's time to move. Something here has been stagnant. 3 of Wands, it's a hard decision for you in reverse. And the King of Cups. And when you look backward, Sag, it seems to keep you stagnant, or it feels emotionally messy for you when you look back in the past. And I feel like that's why Spirit's pointing out the importance of getting out of your comfort zone and taking this risk and moving forward. I feel not only just Sagittarius energy, but the collective. We have been in this energy for the last couple of years, even where we've been cocooned, where we've been healing. And what I'm seeing here is that Spirit doesn't want you to take any unnecessary risks, but it just feels like head and heart are in alignment, but there's something about the past that's holding you back that you might be holding on to, that Spirit's now saying it's time to let go of. The 4 of Earth. Sometimes we need to let go of that which we've been clinging to allow blessings in and to allow what's truly in alignment come towards us. And I see that. And so it's about making this decision, knowing that you're on the right path and you're protected, and it's time to move forward. So when it comes to your love life, we have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, which tells me some of you guys experience some sort of betrayal, or maybe just a lack of compatibility, maybe not sharing the same vision with somebody. I feel that's about to change, and that's what you need to let go of. The Page of Wands, it is time to take this risk. And I feel that you've been doing a lot of this work this inner work, Sag, that, like I said before, you wouldn't have been ready to like pull the plug on this, or you wouldn't have been ready to move forward without this person, or without that security that you once got from this person or this situation. But the Page of Wands is like, it's become abundantly clear that you're ready to purge and release this situation. You're ready to see what comes next. Yeah, and I do see that there's been some disappointment, but I also see that there's definitely a lot of you guys are resonating or going to resonate with some sort of interference. Now, the Three of Cups in reverse tells me with the Three of Pentacles that a lot of you have experienced some deep betrayal or heartache, or we're in some sort of third-party situation. But I'm also seeing here with the Three of Cups in reverse, it takes us back to the Two of Cups, and your vision is to be in a relationship where there's reciprocity, where there's balance, where there's an equal give and take, where there's this beautiful energetic exchange of love and time and resources and energy. And you're not going to settle for anything less. And I'm just getting that a lot of you guys are, you guys are these wounded warriors when it comes to love, but you've got your fire back, Sag. But there is a need to disconnect from what's happened. And the Empress energy in reverse. Yeah, a lot of you need to know that that past situation or that past person was keeping you stuck, and it's time to move forward. You owe it to yourselves. The Empress energy in reverse, there's no growth with that past person. There's no growth in that past situation. If there is definitely no transformation on their part. What I'm seeing here, though, there's a density here around your love life, Sag. But there's this desire, this Page of Wands, that I want to move forward, but you need to be in a very loving and balanced space to do that. So if you don't feel healed and you don't feel ready to move forward, it's okay. You don't have to like jump out and take any unnecessary risks, but the time has come. The time has come to purge and release that energy. All right. When it comes to your finances, the Activist of Earth, the Knight of Pentacles, something here is also shifting for you. It's like you're no longer willing to toe the line. You're no longer willing to just be that worker bee or just take orders. There's an energy of I want to do things differently. I deserve more. I want more. I want to be more creative in what it is I do. I want more power and control. Yeah, it's almost like somebody's awakened this sleeping giant within you. And what I like about this is like you're ready. You want creativity. You want self-expression. You're no longer willing to just toe the line. That's what I'm getting here. It's like somebody has poked this bear, and you're the bear here, Sag. You're like, yeah, I'm not actually going to work for pennies anymore. I'm not going to, do the job of 2 or 3 people, without being fairly compensated. Yeah, definitely a lot of you guys, you're moving out of an energy of workaholism, or your worth and your value wasn't being honored. Some of you guys, I'm getting, you're going to either start working from home or you're starting your own business. I just see this, I'm seeing like actually you having the courage and the strength to move away from a situation, maybe even a contract or a family business, even for some of you, or something that's given you a lot of stability in the past, because it just like, I feel like you felt like you were a hamster on the wheel, and you're just not willing to sort of tolerate that anymore. And the Ace of Swords in reverse. So it's like you're going to unblock, or you need to unblock this throat chakra. Some of you guys are going to be telling somebody off. And, I'm not recommending that you do that, but I'm seeing with the Ace of Swords, you've had this throat chakra blocked. 4 of Swords and the Ace of Swords, 5 of Swords, where you're going to actually tell it like it is. I don't know if this is, you're going to finally tell that coworker that always sort of makes you do their work or asks you for little favors that sort of pile up, because they're showing me that Sag energy, the 10 of Wands, where you're getting buried under work and then you're not being compensated for it. It's just like you're speaking your truth. And some of you, yeah, it's just like, or you're just going for it. You're starting your own businesses. Or you're going and you're saying, I deserve more. I like this, because this is you like really standing up for yourself. And if any of you signed any unfair contracts, I'm seeing you getting this powerful energy to be like, this isn't fair. I want to rework these boundaries. I want to rework this contract. And I feel like you're in this place of power and strength to do that. So congratulations there, you guys. So your final outcome advice energy is like the 5 of air. It's like doing things. Yeah, it's interesting. It's about you've put in a lot of hard work. And I just see that, like, this is this overall message here, Sag, when it's in love and relationships, when it comes to career and finances, like you're no longer willing to be a part of these third-party situations or any sort of situation that doesn't honor your worth and your value. It's like you're no longer going to give to those situations because you don't have it in you. So I see my Saggies putting yourselves first. No longer worried so much what friends and family think of. Hierophant in reverse, 3 of Cups in reverse. A lot of people might not understand the decisions that you make. And you know what? That's okay, Sag. You're in this energy of, you know, Emperor in reverse. I don't need to really justify myself to anybody. Obviously, you know, you're not, you know, not taking care of dependents and children and things like that, but it's like at a different level where you're just giving yourself permission to sort of to fly free and to stand up for yourselves and unblock that throat chakra. You've put in the hard work. I feel like you're also working your way out of any sort of codependency, emotional or financial. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, something has come to an end. It's like that old previous version of yourselves needs to drop away. And some people might see this with Emperor in reverse, that you're being very my way or the highway, but it's like you've got to set really strong boundaries with people right now, is what I'm getting. To get what you want, to go after what you want, because it's like, Sag, the energy I'm picking up from you is that I'm sick of doing things for other people and not being rewarded or compensated or being in imbalanced situations. And you're cutting cords. Yeah, 8 of Cups in reverse. Some of you guys, you're going back to what you love. Some of you guys, I do get this strong energy of maybe having lost yourselves in the matrix for a little bit, or you know, I'm not saying that it's like full on people pleasing. And I don't want you to take it the wrong way and say that, or think that I'm saying that my Saggies, that you guys have been in this energy of just people pleasing, but it's like you're figuring out what's best for you and you're making these changes and you're giving yourself permission to course correct. You know, we have a lot of cards in reverse here, and my deck is not all in reverse, okay? Well, it looks like there are a lot of them, but they're not. You know, all of these cards are not in reverse, but you're turning things upside down. And what I get from this, Sag, is you're ready. You're ready to fully flip the script. And a lot of you're saying no. That's what I'm getting. You're saying no to people and situations that emotionally dysregulate you, that pull you off balance and that don't honor your worth and your value. And I think that's going to come as a shock and surprise to people, especially in your love life. A lot of you're letting go of somebody that, again, maybe it was a twin flame or a soulmate connection, that you never imagined you'd be able to do this, or maybe you never wanted to up until this point. And I see people coming back, Sag, trying to backtrack, whether it's in your career, whether it's, you know, coworkers or bosses or love relationships or family members, trying to backtrack and be like, oh, I didn't mean it, or, you know, I'll make it up to you. And I just see you being really kind of hard-assed here, Sag. You know, and I like it because I feel like, you know, the past was emotionally messy and was keeping you depleted and stagnant, and you're ready with these 4s in reverse. You're ready to sort of, you know, flip the script, you know. And I just, you know, hallelujah. Seriously, that's what I'm getting. Hallelujah. Something's come to an end. It's been a tough ending for you, but you're not willing to stay anchored in that place. All right, so let's see what additional messages come through for you. Refuge, yeah. Some of you guys, you've found that refuge, that inner peace. You've been going through it. I feel, Saggies, they're showing me 5 of Wands. You guys have been wrestling with this change, with this shift. And I think it's abundantly clear, head and heart are in alignment, that, you know, I've got to put my foot down, full stop. I'm making changes. Yeah, your generosity. It's like, I almost feel like your generosity has gone unrecognized, and it hasn't. I mean, of course, we don't do things necessarily for recognition and reward, but if we're always the generous one in whatever situation, work, family, or a love situation, and we don't get some sort of energetic exchange or enough, it builds up into resentment. And I just see this is what this is this energy that I'm picking up on, and it's time for a change. Absolutely, it's a time for a change. You're grateful for what you've learned. You're grateful for what you've been through. A lot of you guys, what I'm seeing is there are people that want to come back in and express their gratitude, and it's going to be up to you whether it's too little, too late. You know, we always do want to accept people's apologies, and we want to forgive ourselves and others to move forward, but that doesn't mean that you necessarily let them back into your life, or you go back to being in a disempowered role where you're the one that gives and gives and gives. Okay, so let's see what additional messages come through. This is kind of like a hard-ass reading, you guys. It's not what I was expecting this morning, but you know, congratulations, because I see you guys putting your foot down. Adopt a healthy state of mind, free from illusion, clutter, or negative influences. Yep, that's this reading. And a lot of you guys, you know, it's friends and family members that even if they have really good intentions, they kind of didn't want you to move forward or to make these changes because it was triggering something within them that made them uncomfortable. I feel like you're okay with it. Yeah, surrender. Release the ego and be in the flow. It's like you're okay with these changes. The older previous version of you, Sag, wouldn't have been, but you're recognizing that the divine has a very powerful agenda, much more powerful than your own. And, you know, you're releasing that need to sort of control the narrative here. And love, deep, unconditional, healthy love wants you, and it awaits you. And for a lot of you, you are in, you know, if you were on a twin flame journey, unfortunately, a lot of times twin flames don't make our best life partners. And I feel like a lot of you guys, you're surrendering that energy because you recognize the importance of healthy love and reciprocity. And this is what I'm telling you, at work or in love, your opinions in this situation matter. Speak up and be heard. So you guys are unblocking your throat chakra. There may be certain people that are very surprised by this, but you know, it's not your cross to bear, Sag. You're speaking your truth and you're moving forward here. And I love it. It's authentic. It's true. Heart and mind are in alignment, and you can't really ask for anything else here. All right, so let's see what final messages come through for my dear Sagittarius. What a sort of empowered reading this is. I love it. All right, and we get Pegasus and Chimera or Chimera, number 24. So 24 breaks down to a number 6. Look at just the ferocity alone in this card, you guys. I'll hold it up for you as I read from the book. This is Alana Fairchild's The Pegasus Oracle. All right, so you may believe that the greater a problem or your suffering, the greater the effort required to overcome it. Yet spiritual grace is capable of effortlessly dissolving even the most considerable pain. Our task is not to deny our discomfort, nor to feel we have spiritually failed if we are suffering. It is to have wisdom, to understand when we need to grow through experience and when it is time to let our pain go. And my goodness, Sag, this is that reading. This is your reading that, you know, you've grown through this sort of painful experience and now it's time to let it go. Only our soul can decide that. Whatever situation is causing you anxiety or stress at this time, the light-handed yet potent intervention of spirit can heal and transform it. And that's what's happening. But I also feel that it's you being very active in healing and transforming this and opening up and fighting for yourselves, fighting for this release, fighting for a happier, healthier, freer state of mind and relationships. All right, so Saggies, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. If these messages resonate, I am going to ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and also check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, or you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. All right, take care.